Hi, this is Lee Gardner. Welcome to Pensions Made Simple. I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can make better sense of their pensions and get a better understanding of their future retirement benefits. I heard a saying this week that people are sleepwalking towards their retirement. And do you know what? This has been a bugbear of mine for a very, very long time, that people just do not have a clue what they've got, what they're paying into, what the benefits are of their pension schemes. So I decided to create a series of videos to explain everything you need to know and everything you need to do to make more sense and get a better outcome for your pensions. I think the pension industry has a lot to answer for. I think historically, the information that it's provided to the consumer has just not been good enough. I think it's been overcomplicated. I think it hasn't helped explain to consumers in a nice, simple, clear manner what benefits they've got, what charges they're paying, what's happening with their money. And I've just decided now's the time to help as many people as I can make better sense of what they've actually got. There are billions of pounds tied up in pensions in this country, and the majority of people haven't got a clue what they've actually got. I see many people, and pre-lockdown when I used to go and see them at home, where they would open a bottom drawer and the envelopes would spill out, and there's years of correspondence that they haven't even bothered opening because they couldn't face looking at it because they felt it was too complicated. You know, the drawer of disaster, we call it. Occasionally, if you were brave enough to decide to go and see a financial advisor, you'd transfer all that into a bag, and you know, there we'd have it, a big carrier bag, the carrier bag of catastrophe with all of that paperwork in that you would then dump on an IFA's lap. Now, I'm going to give you enough information over the series of these videos that you can do some of this work yourself, and you will be able to have the tools and the knowledge to look at your own pensions and work out if what you have is good value and whether you need to make any changes. I said to you, I'm going to give you the information and I'm going to tell you what to do. I have a 4-point checklist that I'm going to share with you that will take you through a simple process of applying it to the pensions you have, and it will allow you to work out exactly what you've got. Once you go through that process, what it should do is give you a much better understanding of exactly what benefits you have and what the outcome is likely to be at retirement. So the 4 points that we're going to be covering in the next few videos are as follows. Number 1, and this is crucial, and this has been a bugbear of mine for at least 20 years, charges. Most people have no idea what is coming out of their plan. Every single month, in the majority of cases, units are being deducted or money is effectively coming out of your plan to pay for the running costs. I am going to take you through and explain to you exactly what charges are applied to the plan, how you can find out what the charges are, and how you can work out whether those charges represent good value. I think that section alone, when we talk about that and you will look at your own plans, will be a massive eye-opener, because most people have no idea what they're paying on a month-by-month, year-by-year basis for their plans to be in force. Number 2, investment strategy. What's happening with the money when it's invested after the charges have come out? Again, has a massive impact on your future benefits. Are you high, medium, low risk? Not just as simplistic as that, but what sort of strategy should you be taking? If you're 20, you've got a different approach potentially to someone that's 50 or 60 coming to retirement. And how does that link in towards your retirement if you're going to use some of the new options that are available? So we'll talk about the different investment strategies in layman's terms, and again, help you make good decisions on what's right for you. Number 3, I call this one special conditions. We have a whole raft of pension regulation over the years that have come and gone, and it's left some pensions that with special conditions in and around them. And again, identifying whether your pension has these special conditions is crucial, because if you just move the money, you may lose some of these extra benefits that may be associated with the plan. I'm talking about things like special guarantees, higher amounts of tax-free cash, really valuable benefits that you need to be able to identify and make sure you don't lose by making any changes. And number 4, what can you do with the money at the other end? When can you retire? How can you take the money? I mean, really, really crucial on, especially for people that are approaching retirement, on how they, after all these years of saving, how you physically access those benefits. So again, I will take you through a process of being able to look at your plan, identify how you can access the money and what other options are available to you if the plans you have won't facilitate what you need to do. So my hope is at the end of this series of videos, you will be able to apply my 4-point checklist to your own pensions and be able to make some decisions around the plans you have. Are they worth keeping? Are they worth moving? What's the future benefits look like? You know, you will have all this information to be able to decide on what the next steps are going forward. I've also set up a Facebook group called Pensions Made Simple. I will put a link in the notes, and it'll be great if you could join the group. I'm open to answer any questions you have, and I'm going to create this sort of community where any questions you have about pensions and retirement, you'll be able to ask and we'll be able to answer them. I'm looking to maybe do some other events going forwards, maybe some live Facebook live meetings where again we have few people in and we can talk about pensions and some of the concerns you have. And I'm really open to your feedback and information that you may need. As I said, the aim of this is to arm you with enough knowledge to be able to do some initial assessment and make decisions on your own pensions yourself. As always though, if you do find yourself in a situation where it's a little bit more complex or you just don't have the time or the inclination, you know, we do offer financial advice here at Gardner Financial Management, and we do specialise in retirement, but I'll also signpost you to some other areas where you can get advice. And again, as part of that, we'll also talk to you about fees and charges for getting advice and the sort of things that you should be looking out at, what financial advisors charge and the costs and that may be associated in getting advice.